And welcome to Tonic Live. Hello everyone, and welcome to Tonic Live with me, Owain.
Me, Alison.
And me, Daniel.
There he is. What is Tonic Live? Is the part of the week where we have a demonstration from our in-house, our crafter-in-chief, Alison Whelan, who puts together a project with our upcoming or our newest launches. Now, today's the case, so it's the seasonal frames that we've got with us, launching this Thursday, 6 PM, so that's tomorrow, with Jodie Johnson live on the Chandler TV. So you'll be able to catch all that tomorrow, and then it's on Friday, 9 AM, and I think you got a 5 PM and a 1 PM as well then on the Friday. So you've got a few shows to catch up on, and yeah, we're going to talk through these a bit today, have some demos. It's a live tutorial as well, so you can join in, watch and chat along and say where you're from and say what's happening. So yeah, Ali's going to take you through them. We'll talk a little bit about them. Okie
dokie. So we've got 3 dies in this set. So this one is our Tropical Fiesta. So if we can come in a little bit there. So this die says to me summertime. It says to me, you know, all your summer parties. Let me show you the die itself. It says summer parties. It says all those barbecues you're going to have. That's what it says to me, but it may say something completely different to you. What does the die consist of? It's got an outer shape die. Then it's got your main die. So it's a set of 4, this one is. So you have your swirly frame and you have all your leaves attached. It could be that you're having a beach wedding, and that could be your die for the beach wedding. You can put the flowers or the leaves wherever you want to. They could go at the bottom, they could go to the side, or they can even go to the top, and then your writing comes underneath you. It's entirely up to you. It's whatever you see in the dies.
And if you want to see some inspiration, all the cards the design team made and sent up to Jodie ready for the shows tomorrow, you can go on the official Tonic Facebook group and you can see all of those and close-ups of the dies as well, so you can find out exactly what you're getting.
None of the dies are verso. They all have a cut-out edge. So you have a backing plate for your leaf. So you cut out your decorative leaf and then you can stick it on the backing plate. So all that is done for you. So that's your first set. So we'll pop that one there.
Ricky says she's here on time with Emily. Say hi to her. She follows you.
Emily.
Hello, Emily.
Hello,
Ricky. Did you keep Ricky on time? Was that your input?
Time? Right. So that's our Tropical Fiesta. Then we've moved on to Autumn Dreams. Again, another frame, and again another outer edge. So we have the plain outer edge, then we have the die that cuts your shape. Again, it's not a verso die, it does actually cut out the full shape. This one then, you've got a few leaves and you've got a lovely big bow. So to me, this didn't just say autumn, this said Christmas to me as well. So that's what my theme was for the day. And then you've also got 2 little leaves. Again, neither a verso, they all cut out. So you've got a backing plate and you've got the main leaf itself. So that's your next set. And then last but not least, this one is your rose garden. So this is your spring to your summer again. And again, this is your outer shape. Your bouquet of tulips to me, or rose. It could be tulips, it could be roses, it could be whichever. Again, with a beautiful bow featuring in the middle. And then you've got one single flower with its backing plate. So again, that could be a tulip, it could be a rose, it could be whatever flower you want it to be. And you can make your cards up just with the accessory dies, because some of the girls have done some fabulous cards using the little rose.
It's a lovely longer card with the roses there used as like a really bright colours on each individual ones. But you can check out those all on the group, like me saying.
Fantastic. Oh, sorry, lovely.
Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, so there's all those cards are on there. So if you do want to check those out, go on the Facebook group. So if you type in Tonic Studios Facebook group in the search bar, you'll find the page, and you can go through and go through all those. Everyone's with us. Andy says, "Hello, lovelies. Great die set. Hope you're all feeling better. We brought the colds back to the US."
Oh, sorry, Andy.
I think we're getting better now. I think most people in the office and South Wales have been ill, and now we're on the up again now. How are you? Are you all right?
I'm all right.
There you go.
I'm not going to say anything, because if I say anything, I'll be the next one to come down with it.
You'll sneeze.
But I've been okay.
Yeah, it's been our office. Everyone's been ill, but yeah, we're back to full strength now. And Redford's here from Virginia in the USA. Thank you, everyone who's joined us. Yeah, let's talk about the make today.
Okay. Well, I cut it out today. We'll talk about this one first. And this is what it said to me. It said to me, a tag for your wine bottles. So there's my little tag, and we'll show you how to make that later. Very, very simple, not a lot of cardstock. And this is the card I've made. So again, I've used the accessory dies that come in the set as my stopper. And I thought, seeing as it was the season of sparkle, we'd use a little bit of our glitters.
Yeah.
I don't often say that.
No, you don't.
But I'm saying it today. So where did we start? Again, I've just used black and white card, tiny little bit of silver for the sentiment, and our glitters. And that is it for me today. So our starting point has been our layering circles. And I haven't used any of the scallops, I've just used the plain circles. And I've used the large one to start with. So I'll show you exactly where I've come from with it. I've taken a piece of black card. It's not very good black on black, is it? If I fold it over here, and then I can show you. So I've taken my paper creaser, my card creaser, scored down the edge. Then I've taken the large die. I may have to put a white background behind this, because otherwise you're not going to see it. Take the large die and just move it slightly over the top so you create your base card. And then you run it through the machine. So your card is folded and it's just a little gap on the top. And there's my starter card, all done ready. So then to start the top, I have folded, I'll leave it on the white for now, fold the top so that it's the exact size. It's going to overlap a little bit at the base, and then give it a crease. And I'm not sure whether I've done that quite straight, but we'll be fine. So there's our easel card all made, as simple as that. So I've cut another circle, the same size, to fit over the main part of the card. So it's the same size but without that chink taken out. And then I've gone down a size and I've cut a white circle. So that is where I am at present. So now we'll do a little bit of cutting, and it's not very often I do any cutting here, but I thought I would show you a little bit today. Yeah, so I have used our Autumn Dream frame die set. So I wanted to use it without the backing plate initially. So I will run it through here and then you can see exactly how it cuts.
If you're ever unsure about a certain Tonic product that you've had, or a die set that we use, anything like that, most of the time, because in the UK we don't sell direct, in the US we do. But in the UK we sell through retailers. We sell through Ochanda, as you know, because we talk about it on the shows all the time. We sell through UK retailers as well. So if you see a die, it may be this one or something like that. If you hear the name of it, you Google that name, followed by Tonic Studios, you'll find it then. Same as if you ever hear a code or anything. If we say something E or something N, that's just the code you can find online. If you follow it by Tonic Studios on Google, you'll find it, and you should find anything you need that way. So check our website as well, because it's looking better than it's ever done really in terms of finding stuff. So yeah, well worth checking that out.
Here we are. So just take my little pokey tool and we'll pop this out. So there's your die, and that's the shape of your die to start with. So as you can see, you decide where you want your detail to be. It could be the bottom, could be the side, and again it could be like a halo on the top. It could be like a headpiece.
It's a nice die to colour with, it looks like, because you've got some decent gaps like to work with.
If I was going to colour with this, I would cut a white die cut first, stick it onto my base, colour in the gaps, and then I would cut my coloured my dark piece to go on top. That's
what I noticed with a lot of the cards, like they had lovely, the leaves and stuff, like you build outwards and you've got sort of different shades, and you can create some really cool stuff, especially with some of the stuff you've had in your kits recently and all that, all your pens or your coloured pencils, create some cool stuff on there.
Exactly. So that's our starting point. So I'm just going to glue this together, and as always it's our Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. You know how I love this.
Yeah.
So we're just going to glue the layers together. So try and make sure you've got an even spacing all the way around. So there's my spacing, and a little bit of glue all the way around your die. And as you can see, I've got a nice fine detail nozzle here, and I'm literally just dotting it.
If you want to check out the Nouveau Deluxe glue as well, as popular out there. Nouveau Deluxe glue, you'll find that out there. Just came back in stock, well, probably about 2 weeks ago actually, so whether it's still in stock there? I don't know, but well, we're checking out, got a precision nib on there, so you get some really accurate stuff. Loads and loads of lovely comments there, people saying they didn't plan on purchasing anything new, but they're thinking about it now after seeing these. I think these make a nice easy Christmas card for you as well. They do a lot of the work for you on it. Sharon Hagestorm's with us. She said I should be missing us. Missing you too, Sharon. I know you're working again now, so missing you always. Thank you for your lovely comments.
Take care, Sharon.
Sharon, I'm looking dapper, but it is Wednesday, and that's the dapper day.
That's the dapper day.
That is the dapper day.
Gotta be. Right, just going to take a little bit of the excess off because I don't want it seeping through. And then I'm just going to, I'm not minding, I want to see this part on the white, but I'm not minding if this part overlaps onto the black, because I'm going to layer this piece up, so that's the reason. Okay, so there is the start of our card. I love the shape of it. If you like doing, there's a lot of stencils out there and different things now with the girls with just their faces. These could be decorations in their hair, and I think they would look stunning.
So girls with just their faces.
You just see a face. It's just a face. It's like a stencil. It's just a face. So you draw your hair on, or you
have to show me
whatever you want to do. But I think these would be perfect. So we may as well add the bottom one in while we're here.
We got your gap there for your sentiment where you want to put it as well. So if you've got your nice little, mini moments maybe, or miniature moments, something in there, it'll be good. Becky Walden, working from home today, so I get to watch live. Well, come along. Honestly, when we find out, when you watch back, thank you everyone who watches back and enjoys it. And hope you enjoy the fun that way too. Rennie's with us from Utah. Fred from Michigan too. Yeah, brilliant. 6 p.m. Thursday they are. So tomorrow 6 p.m. with Jodie, and that's UK time. We haven't changed time zones again yet, so it's 6 p.m. UK time. I don't know if it still counts as British summer time. I think it does actually. Fiesta UK time. So check that out. And tomorrow 6 p.m. with Jodie on a Chandler TV.
So when you're making an easel card, just put your glue on the bottom half of the circle. Then you decide where you want your decoration to be. Make sure it's all lined up. There we are, and that will be my easel card. So how have I decorated this? I told you I've done a bit of sparkling. So my first bit, I have taken Where did I put it? Oh, it's here. I've used our double-sided sticky sheets, our adhesive sheets. There's not much to see. It is literally
Give them a look
just
at
a
this
white,
shine. Oh,
just a white sheet.
look at that. Yeah, enjoy. Oh, get it on the near cam, Dan. Get it on the front cam, Dan. Get it on the top cam, Dan.
Now he's being a pain, isn't he?
You've seen it. Oh, there you go.
So
double-sided, by the way.
what I'm going to do, make sure I've got a clean die for starters. I am just going to cut out this bottom part of the die, because that's all I need at this point. So we'll just chop, because obviously we don't want to waste our product either, because that's not what we do.
Not every card is a craft battle card where you just...
No, exactly.
No. Where you do a die cut in the middle of the card just because just for speed.
Just because you can.
Well, maybe if you got if you're doing a batch and you just need something in a rush, you accidentally do it. But if you've got time, take your time, conserve your card stock, and that's an extra card you can send to someone at Christmas or something like that.
So I am just going to stick on there the double-sided sheet. The reason I've stuck it on there first before I've done any die cutting is because it makes it more stable. And this is a little bit of a devil to stick anything to, because obviously it's going to repel. So if I'm cutting on this double-sided sticky sheet, I tend to secure my die a little bit onto the sheet, but I go off the sheet as well, and then I know that my die is held in place.
And Lou, they're on sale tomorrow 6 PM with Jodie on a Chanda.
There we are. And Jodie will have some stunning stuff to show
Yeah, Jodie
you.
has some cool stuff. Mary Bazio is on YouTube as well. Isabel Vega, fellow from Chile. Hello, how's it like in Chile now? Hopefully it's nice. I'll be getting up 4:30. What time at night do they change? Is 2 o'clock, 2 AM? Do they change? They don't change at midnight. You don't get 12 again, do you?
No.
No.
2 o'clock. It is 2 o'clock usually. It goes back. Because I used to work night shift.
And you're like, oh, great. At least it's
And you
at least
have
it's 2
to
now.
work, and you wouldn't
Oh,
get
wait.
paid that extra hour.
That is, come on.
You didn't. You didn't.
We should be striking over that. That
I
is
know.
terrible.
I know I've cut this in the wrong colour, but it doesn't really matter.
What
Because
hour?
I'm just going to show you.
Do they pay you for leap years days as well?
Yeah.
Oh, go for
But
that.
then when the clocks went forward, you didn't lose an hour either.
Oh, they made up for it.
So it was kind of a...
What if you weren't working that day? What
You
if you
lost
didn't?
out. You did lose out then. But there we are. So you can poke all the pieces out. And it will cut. I should have cut the whole thing, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I've done this actually in reverse. But that's to show you how it does cut on the double-sided sticky sheets. Now I'm going to show you what I've done, which is a little bit different to that, but never mind. What I have done, because I didn't want you to see me cutting it all out and being bored to tears. So I have cut it in black, and I've stuck it onto, I've stuck the double-sided sheet onto white card. Shall I show you? We've got plenty of time, haven't we?
Why
Because
say when you can do?
I know, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I may as well do. Because I'm talking a load of tosh here today.
Susan says, hi, can you tell me, do you have a video to show me how to do the owl animal one so I put it together, please?
Yes, we did do a live video with the owl.
The buildables, yeah, we're talking?
Yeah.
Woodland buildables.
Potentially even like a
We did a frame.
as well.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. We did the frame with it. No, that was the hedgehog.
Type in like Woodland buildables, type in buildables, and then Tonic Live, or just Tonic Studios Woodland buildables into YouTube and see if you got it. I think we might have a video for you.
I think I did them all, didn't I? I did them for that lampshade.
You did.
I put
You
them all
made
on
it
a
for the-
lampshade.
And there was a banner one as well. You made
Yeah, the
Oh, was it
wait,
the
bunting.
banner I
There was
did?
bunting, yeah.
No, that was.
Was that the
There
wild-
was, there was bunt. Oh, wild build, yeah.
They must be the lampshade then.
Yeah.
Because I know I've definitely done one. The reason this is sticking is because it's a sticky sheet underneath. That's the reason. And a little bit of the adhesive does grip your die. But it's easy to poke out. Oops, last one.
Our clock's set back an hour, 5th of November here in the States. I still have to get up at 4 AM.
Oh.
What is this clock's changing benefiting us?
It's not
Why are we
good, is
doing
it?
it? David has to get up at the same time as well.
It does benefit people who live up in Scotland and places
They
like
like it,
that.
yeah.
Because it means that they get a little bit lighter then, don't they?
When was that introduced? Does anyone, if anyone knows, into Google, like what?
Wasn't it around the wartime? I have a feeling.
Yeah, and what was its, the original purpose? But they did to give an extra hour of
I think
farming,
it was,
maybe.
I think it was farming.
Yeah.
Farming for America.
There we are. So it does tap out. Right, so what I'm going to do with this is, I tell you what, I'm not going to cut it because I'm going to use this. No, I'm lying again. I will cut it. I'm trying to think what I'm going to use for the next demo. So what I've done is trimmed this at the top to cut off the leaves.
Tracy asking, does anyone know when the next mag is out? Yeah, it's towards the end of next month, so late November.
It won't be
it's out.
long. It won't
Not
be
far
long.
at all to wait, and there'll be special bundles on Ochanda as well, and on scrapbook.com in the US.
And I know it's a fab one because I've seen it.
It's good. The cards. I've seen the cards. I haven't necessarily seen the mag.
Well, I haven't seen the magazine, but I've seen the cards.
The cards
that go
are
in
awesome.
there. And they're always awesome.
Is there anywhere that's got the tangerine in stock? I don't believe so. I think we were asking in the office
Christmas, I
earlier because
think,
people were
isn't it?
asking, yeah, Christmas might be the time now.
Okay. There we are. You can see how sticky these sheets are. So pop your double-sided sticky sheet down. Oh, Dan's doing a little bit of investigating, I think.
Someone will get it. So doing the war for farmers, Mandy said. Yes.
Yeah,
There
I
you go.
thought it was
And
that. So stick down your die cut. Try not to put your fingers on the sticky too much. So use your backing sheet and then you can press this down in place then. Trim around it or trim later. Trim the excess, I would say now, and then trim later. And then what we're going to do then, I will use this bit. My desk is filling up already, you know.
Kaylee says, please can I ask what it says OS is or what is the sticky sheets? I'm new to crafty stuff, so it doesn't sound silly. No, I'm not sure.
It's not silly at all.
It's a double.
It's
go
a
on.
double-sided, you know, like you buy a double-sided tape on a roll. It's actually an A4 sheet of that double-sided tape. So you can cut whatever size you want. If you're cutting die cuts and they're very, very intricate and difficult to stick down, then cut them on this sheet. What I would say to do is put your card on the front, then cut with your sticky on the back, and then you just literally peel off the backing sheet. So easy to do, which you could do with this. I know it'll be the back that you'll see, but you just peel off the sheet, and then this will stick down then. So we'll get a bit of card.
Sharon says, Dan, you're quiet as well.
I am, yeah.
He's a busy boy.
There we are.
Just doing
And if
things.
that was your die cut, it would all be stuck down. So it's simple. Takes all the fuss out of it. Right, so,
But none of the fun.
well, it
They
depends.
should use that as a tagline.
Depends, isn't it?
I mean, that's not a good tagline to sell the product.
No, it'll say takes out all the fuss, but none of the fun.
Oh,
But
none of the
leaves
fun.
the fun.
None of the fun.
Oh,
But leaves
none
the
of
fun.
leaves the
I
fun.
thought you said that it was no fun.
No, I said it takes out all the fuss, but none of the fun. And that's how I'd say it as well. Be like that. Really cheesy.
We know you like a cheese. So what I've used is our glitters, and this is our Let It Snow set. There's glitters and there's confettis, and they're both matching colours. So we'll get them all out. You can get those out if you want to,
Alright.
as I throw them at you. So what I'm going to do for this one,
It's got a nice easy opening thing here, so it takes out like all the fuss,
it does,
but none of the fun.
it does.
Make that the video title, Dan.
It's done. So our colours for these are blue dusk, silver tinsel, snowstorm, and sapphire blue. And if you're thinking, oh, do I need those? You do.
They do. They're really, really pretty.
This snowstorm, I didn't realise. I thought it was the same as one of our other white glitters, and it wasn't until I used it that I realised there's a faint fleck of lavender in there. So it's different to the other white that we've used. So for my leaves, I'm using the silver tinsel. You could decide that you want to put different little bits of colour in there. So you may decide you want a little bit of white. So we could do that with my trusty spoon. So you can put a little bit of white, just sprinkle it on some of the leaves. There we are.
Yeah, hello lovely peeps, it's Shilpa on YouTube. Hello Shilpa.
Hiya Shilpa.
Yeah, and they got Dan more Nuvo for your craft battle card. Yeah, I'll set him up this week with the entire.
More Nuvo.
It'd just be like layers upon layers.
I feel like because it was on Owen's phone as well.
Oh,
So
you think I downloaded a rigged app?
I'm just saying hashtag sabotage, right?
You're paranoid, mate.
You're paranoid.
There we are. So you can just pick out some little bits that you want to do. I'm not so much worrying about the bow at this point because I'm going to layer the bow. So we can take that off, give that a little tap on the back. And the jars have got a nice wide opening because there's nothing worse than your jar having a narrow neck and then you waste all your glitter then. So there's my glitter all back in the pot. And then we'll do the rest then with silver. But you could, that's a thought, we could put, maybe I'll put some of that in the bow actually. We could change the bow a little bit. So then over the top then, I'm just sprinkling our silver.
As you can see on this card, you know, the one, like you can, all you need is like a one colour burst. Like there is some blue there, but that we'll show later on. But that's all you need, just pops.
Exactly.
And it's good, and you've got a nice, you know, you layer the sentiment then so it pops as well, and you're good.
Now that is how easy it is to use the double-sided sheets. Because if I put glue on there, then you wouldn't get an even distribution of the glitter. But that has covered everything. So I'm pretty impressed with it.
Question for you, Dan, as well. Yeah, could you let us know the product number of the circle dies?
Oh, this is the essential ones, Dan.
The originals.
Oh, if that's the case, 481.
There we are.
481E. I'm fairly sure that's the case anyway. It's only because we've literally just put something with it earlier. So. 481E, Tonic, if type in Tonic, then you'll find out Tonic Studios following that. It'll be on Google somewhere.
So where's my other little bit? No.
No, once upon a time you were, but we'd...
So I've done exactly the same, but I've trimmed this one a little bit smaller, and this is just the bow that I've cut out. So we've got a rogue bit of glitter there. I am a bit messy with glitter, that's the only thing. Should we use this one? I do get a fraction messy. If you're only putting little bits down, you can see the top.
You can use the ones in the lid.
You can use those. It depends what you want to do with it. Again, I'm going to use my little spoon because I want to be a little bit directional with it. So we'll pop those there.
I think that's part, like the cool thing like about Tonic is it's so, the products are so varied. So like, you know, Ali like says here, you don't use that much.
I don't
like,
use
glitter.
a lot of glitter, but Christmas time I just think it's a must.
And that's it. Like you have, like there's some people who use, you know, solely like a glitter or Tonic
every occasion
or Nuvo sort of stuff. And there's, you know, some people use our embellishment mousses for mixed media and other types of craft. So yeah, you'll find something to suit your craft on our website if you take a little look. Tools, paper, card, dies, you know, stamps, embellishments, all on there. So well with twine.
Yes,
twine.
I love the twine.
We got you. Yeah, we got you covered on that. So yeah, check out we got you covered on that. So yeah, check out the website.
There we are. So if you've got any that you really don't want there, take your pick and just take them off. I mean, I'm not going to take them off because time is a little bit short, and you're going to think there's more to life. Or you can be a little bit more careful putting them on than I was, because I wasn't terribly careful.
It's lovely, like mermaid sort of blue.
It is, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen this blue. This is a new colour blue. A new blue. New blue. There we are.
So if you've got your dressables, something like that, these would go lush on the mermaid. Yeah.
Wouldn't they just? So again, this one then is our sapphire blue. If you've got the original glitters, then we did have the sapphire blue in those. There we are. And it kind of, all these other little bits just make it reflect even more.
There we go. Let me hold it to the top because it's really looking good.
I've got a few little bits left in there that I hadn't brushed off earlier, so I'm not going to put them back into my glitter because it's going to be, I will contaminate them, and I definitely don't want to do that. So we have that. That was really slow motion then. Oh,
Very gentle.
I know, very genteel. So I'm going to pop some foam pads on the back here, and I have got a couple of foam pads over here, and these are just going to pop on quickly. There we are. And then we can layer up the bow as well then. There we go. So again, very, very easy to layer. A little bit of rogue glitter coming off there. Just give it another little brush. And then we'll pop the bow in place. There we are. Sometimes with glitter you may need a little bit extra glue on the back, either a little bit of hot glue or even a little bit of wet glue, because if you've got loose glitter on the top, it's not going to stick to it. So just turn it around so your bow is in the correct place. So there we are. There's my bow. I have cut two 'Tis the Seasons, and this is the 'Tis the Season die. That'll be on the Hoshanda site, I would imagine, at the moment. I don't know if it's in America.
I think it will be very, very soon. If not already. I think they are on American side. So yeah, check those out if you do like that 'Tis the Season one.
Love
that bigger Christmas sentiment. It's on there.
See, you were using this on Monday. Was it this week or last week you used it? When you
oh yeah, 'Tis the Season. Yeah, I think we did. No, I think Dan used it Monday. I think on there.
And that was what made me think, oh, I'll get that one again.
Inspiration from
Inspiration.
Inspiration. David says, also with looking at the Tonic monthly kits, that's 59p Dan owes me. As you get a sample of products to play with, this month is sold out, but keep an eye for 16. Yeah, definitely. If you're new to paper crafting, check that out, because it's going to build your crafty arsenal 1 month at a time, and you're going to get all that. The next kit we're unboxing on the 7th, so it'll be available from that day onwards.
There we go. So I'm layering this because again I want to bring the black in, because we've got a lot of black in this card. So I've moved just slightly. I've taken the die. There we are. If I pop it on there, you can just see a little smidge of that die there. I don't want it to overpower the card, but I just want a little bit there. So again, my trusty glue on the back. And then we'll be right. Oh, wrong one. Look at me. Right, so we're going to pop that just behind my bow. Make sure that you're more or less, you can be at a quirky angle, mind, and that wouldn't be a problem. But we more or less, ooh, we were straight until I moved it. So there's the beginnings of our card. I think we're about straight anyway. Yeah. So the little leaves that we've got in the bottom, I have glittered these ready. And as I said, they came as 2 parts. So you've got the main part of the die and then you've got the shadow part from behind. So again, I've used the black to bring the shadow in. And I've done all these again by sticking the double-sided sticky sheet onto white card and then die cutting the both layers together. There we are. So there's that lovely blue dusk. It's a beautiful colour, absolutely gorgeous. And this is the white glitter. But I don't know whether you can hold them up there, because you can see the lavender in the white. I'm hoping you're going to be able to pick it up.
Move the light to pick it. There you go.
I don't know whether it will or not. So you've got 2 sizes of leaves. So I'm just going to position them just in a decorative fashion. So I'm going to glue the base ones down. There we go. Just a little bit of glue, and then the next layer then I will put onto foam pads, and that will be my stop then for the card. So I've got some little foam pads here that we can use. Oops.
So, and these dies, they're on tomorrow 6 PM as well, so you can check that out on Hochanda TV. So if you haven't heard of that before, if you Google Hochanda, as you would think it sounds, it's a TV shopping crafting channel in the UK, and they do lots of cool crafty deals and things like that for lots of different products. So worth checking that out. They ship to the US, they ship to Canada, I believe, as well. So if you are watching from either of those places, you can ship to, but check their website as they have a list of the places they do ship to. But yeah, worth checking out.
There we are. So there's my stop for the easel card. And then in with the glitter, in with the confetti set then. We've shown you the little diamonds. We've got little snowflakes. I'll open these, I'll open them all up now because we can. So these are tiny, tiny little snowflakes. Each one of them is an individual snowflake. So if you want just tiny bits of decoration, these are what you're looking for.
Yeah, you can do sort of, shaker cards if you want to do with those as well.
You definitely can. So I decorated the other one with, they're all stuck to my hand now. The other one I decorated with the little hexagons. So these are little blue hexagons. Again, really, really pretty. But I think I'll use the snowflakes on this one. And then the last one in the confetti set is this one. And this one is your snowstorm flakes. Oops, open this one as well. You can see there, they're all standing on it. Yeah. It looks like a little brush.
Tough brush, yeah.
One of those little exfoliating brushes, that's what that looks like to me. And these are tiny little strands, and hopefully you can see the purple in there. And that's the same purple. I'm tipping these all over my dies. Oh, that's the same purple that's in your glitter as well. How to make a mess in one easy step, isn't it? That's my mess created for the day, I think.
Lisa's been filling in memory books. I know Sue said she's on her 11th
wow,
book at the moment. One for every month of the year you'll have, Sue.
Cheapers.
Very shortly.
So I'm just going to pop little bits of glue down, and then with my pokey tool, tell you what, little tip, put a tiny little bit of glue, pick a little bit up on the bottom of your pokey tool, and that will pick up your little snowflakes. So we'll have another few tiny drops of glue. You don't need a lot, but it'll dry clear anyway. There we are. Look, even back to front and all, that's how easy it is to do.
If you just left a drop of glue like that on there, to dry.
Yeah.
What sort of effect are you getting then? Was it good? Would it go translucent as sort of
it would go translucent.
Like a snow sort of look?
Yeah. I ran out of glue on there.
So if you can't get your hands on,
you'd have a little bit of a shine.
On dewdrops.
That would be the only bit. But you wouldn't have it raised.
No.
It wouldn't be raised. There we are. So there's our 2 cards.
Awesome. Brilliant.
Nearly the same.
There you are. I think you don't make those sort of. That was early Alison.
Oh, that was like so funny.
Season 2 Alison, that was.
I don't know. I just thought it was funny. It's quite nice to have 2 different cards.
It's quite nice.
Right, we'll pop them in there, and then I'll show you then briefly how to make the wine bottle.
The bottle itself.
Well, I'm not quite making the bottle, but and seeing
as
I've
doing
brought
some glass blowing.
Well, that's really advanced level, that is.
We got the new Tonic.
Out of paper.
Nouveau glass blowing kit coming out.
Out of paper too well, have you know.
There's a smelt thing, like.
I will
be
have
careful,
you know.
because it is 100,000 degrees Celsius.
It's like easy bake oven, but like a little furnace.
I'm just going to grab some card. Ooh, I've chucked something on the floor, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, genius, Al. Like everyone say, just stunning, loving it. I said that, and the dies, check those out. They allow Ali to create.
Beautiful. It's the dies that's allowed me to do it. It's not me. Right, die. Where's the die?
You just channel the crafty.
Channel the crafty energy, and it's just there. I've put the die somewhere now. Oh,
that
there
die.
it is. That die.
Oh, this die that I moved away.
Yes. You know, my desk is laid out to
I just take stuff
to
off.
precision. Do you think I'm going nuts?
Yeah, it's Alison, you left them upstairs again.
It's that age, no. You know, I've reached that age, so it's free go.
But you can't get more alike. I don't know what to make of it. Yeah, I think you're improving with age.
Right, so I'm just gonna have a little look. How much of this paper do I want? Because as I said, I don't want to waste it. But the bit in the middle here, cut your leaves out of it. Scissors. What have I done?
Don't worry, I got you. You're going to ask for the circle layering die next, aren't you?
No, I don't need a circle layering die.
Trudy Newman, hey, you're completely drained. Your battery went, I'm not charged. Trudy, I did look for you. I thought, Trudy's not here, but what you'll do? Well, we got the seasonal frames are out. You can watch the show back and see us into it from the start. And those cards at the front are what Ali made, but now we're making the sort of the lid for the wine bottle, the neckerchief.
Oh, try and lay it down as flat as you can, which is not what I've done.
Like a duck pancake.
It is like a duck pancake. You don't want any air bubbles in it, but if you have, don't worry about it. So again, pop your die on, and you're going to need, again, same trick with the tape. I was going to say, where's the tape?
Where's the tape?
Put your tape onto your die, but slightly over onto your cardstock as well, because this double-sided adhesive sheet is just like a skating rink. It is so slippery. So again, just run it through.
Says Ali's always full of inspiration, says Tammy. Edna said, I did glass blowing in tech.
Wow.
What did you make?
I'm impressed. I've seen glass blowing.
Oh, but a room full of kids all doing glass blowing, it's not the safest thing, is it?
I used to go up to
soldering irons were bad enough.
There used to be, what was it? It was like a crystal factory and things. And they used to glass blow there.
But the thing with like soldering irons and those kind of things, like glass blowing things, is the fact that they're so obviously dangerous. The kids are just more wary of not being silly around them. Like things like scissors,
swords, and
like things like scissors and stuff. There's an air of like,
should I run with them? Should I not?
They just cut paper and stuff, but this thing is hot and it'll hurt.
Yeah.
So then, like, I think they're more cautious around it.
Yeah. Do you ever do pottery, Al?
Haven't I told you my pottery
I think you said something
story?
like ghost. I remember talking about ghost like that. Well,
My mother bought me a toy potter's wheel one Christmas. I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. My father, who didn't have a creative bone in his body, decided that he was going to do this potter's wheel with me on Christmas afternoon. So we're all still dressed now in best clothes. No sense now not to go, to go and change or anything. And we had clay all over the kitchen. We had clay everywhere. The reason this is catching is because it's the adhesive.
The tape, yeah,
it's the adhesive catching it, but it has all cut. So my mother wasn't impressed because there's this clay now as sort of skittered all over the kitchen, all over our new clothes. They went straight in the bin. And the potter's wheel never came out of the box ever again.
I like Ali. She is like she will give it a go. Like that's it, like you and the cello like before. Like that. Those stories are just prime examples of you being like, yeah, I'll give it a go.
Give it a go.
Or just get her the pottery kit. Get her the magnifying glass.
Size never matters.
Yeah, definitely not by the sounds of this. Get her the telescope. Go on.
I didn't have a telescope. I don't know why, but I didn't.
Stick with the potter's wheel. She's going to be a famous potter.
So there
Ali Potter.
Yeah, Ali Potter. So there's my backing plate, which I didn't use on the card. So it shows you can use it with or without, with my die cut in place. So now I want to position, where am I going to put my circle? How did I measure my circle? That was another question. Oh, that was... There we are, look. It depends how far down the bottle you want it to go. That one's a little bit small for me, so I'm going to go with the next one because I want it to go a little bit further down the neck. So that was how I measured how big a circle I wanted. But it depends on what bottle you've got. It may be that you want an even bigger circle.
Yeah.
So put your position. Oh, there we are. Put your die roughly in the right place, and then put your circle in the middle. So you could go a tiny bit bigger if you wanted to, and you would still have enough room. So we'll keep that there. We'll get rid of that for a sec, and I'll have a bit of tape. I've lost the tape again. It's one of those days.
It is one of those days.
You've had it, I'm sure you will.
Ledna says, we had to replicate laboratory instruments, not very glamorous. Was that like a test tube? Making a test tube?
Probably, yeah. They used to have the ones with the bowl on the bottom, as I can't remember what they're called.
They used to have things behind like a gas thing, like a... Do you know where you did things inside that, like, it had... had like a front thing.
That was a gas chamber, wasn't it?
A gas chamber thing, yeah. I remember doing that.
I'm looking for tape. My machine is covered in tape here. Oh, I haven't gone far enough.
Marie,
cut half a circle.
Says, oh no, I missed you. You can watch it back, Marie. And yeah, join us Friday as well. This week's theme is open up is the theme for cards. So make something with something that opens up slightly to get all your little bits going on for that for 4 p.m. on Friday, and we'll have a show and we'll have a bit of fun there. Last Friday was a bit of a wacky one because Karen was back. It was one of those when she hasn't been in the room for a little while.
You know when Karen's back,
then, she's just like, yeah. So yeah, it was a silly one. Not that they normally were like not silly, but it was silly. Yeah, Ali Potter, my husband and I are both laughing. Yeah, well, Ali Potter and the something. What if anyone can come up with a decent pun? Ali Potter and the something after.
Chisel stone.
It's got to be the crafty something.
It's got to be
Philosopher's Stone. Which is
yeah, you've got to find something on that.
I don't know a lot about pottery.
Well, the only stone I can think of.
Don't do the pottery. Just do craft. Ali Potter and the something goblet of
chamber of
crafty secrets. That's the kind of thing. But
chamber of Nouveau.
Chamber of Nouveau. Nina, yeah, just come out of hospital, so recovering.
Nina,
so
take care,
yeah,
my
get
darling.
well soon, Nina.
There we are. So there's all my sticky in place. just take a little bit of, I'm taking a little bit of the excess off. Then I'm going to lay this in place. So again, making sure I'm roughly even all the way around. There we go. So there is my die cut in place. So I would normally leave this to dry, just to make sure that there's no excess glue going to squish out from the sides. But we don't really have time for that today, so I'll take my bit of card that's got sticky on the end, but we won't worry about that.
People's ones here now, I don't know. You got try and make it a play on, try and make it a play on the films, like, but some of them just sound a bit like morbid and.
Oh
like,
dear!
You got Harry Potter on the crystal drop. See, I was like Harry Potter and the crystal drop stones, like that. That's quite nice.
Harry Potter and the half Nubo prince.
Yeah, the half cut card, the half cut prints, half cut.
We could do that one.
Something like that. Harry Potter and the Craft Circle of Doom. She's got Harry Potter and the Dyes of Death. It says Lou. And that was
my word! Hey, I'm not ready for that.
Harry Potter and the Crafty Hallows. Nice. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Die Cuts. That's yes. That is.
Use your backing sheet that you've taken off, just to give your glitter a little bit of a press. So I've used a different colour glitter here, so you can have a little look.
But we lost for the rest of the day.
Oh, he's gone. We've had
things like this, just they crack me up so
we need
bad.
a bit more there.
Harry Potter and the Tangerine, Harry Potter and the Craft Hat. He got some good ones.
Right, I'm going to get rid of that because that's going back in my. Use your brush. This is a sweeper brush if you're looking for it. There we are, and there's your decoration ready to go on your bottle. So you could put whether it's a birthday, Merry Christmas, whatever you fancy on the front of that. I've put Merry Christmas on the other one, and this is the Merry Christmas die I've used. But again, you can choose. It could be any occasion. It could be a wedding, it could be anything. A new baby. Like
Trudy's asking about, can you show the die cut sentiment on the front, because he couldn't make it out. On which one? On the bottle, Trudy, or the top? So there you go. So here's the. It's all right. I'll show it. You go on. Show it on the top. You see about it. There you go. That's much better. Yeah. You see, Merry Christmas. You got the sentiment on there, and the one that you used on this one was the Tis the Season, which I'm pretty sure is available on the US site now. Oh, that's the problem with a Easel card. You can't hold it up backwards without it just going, oh, my head's gone. There you go. Oh, that's too much. There you go. So yeah, that's the Tis the Season die.
Flat.
There you go.
You can show it flat.
There you go.
There
awesome, like nice little circle card.
Brilliant. I love a circle card. Absolutely love them. And that's my lot for today.
And that is a lot. So yeah, you can join us. You can join us Friday at 4 PM for Tonic Showcase. But these dies, these seasonal frames, they're on tomorrow 6 PM with Jodie, and then you got 6 PM, you got 8 PM, then you got 9 AM the next day, 1 PM, and then 5 PM then on that day.
God, so, what a memory, oh!
I wrote it earlier in the event. Nothing is remembered here. Like the actual prep for the show will be remembered. I don't do that. I just know I've written it a few times. So yeah, thanks. Ali Potter in the Prep Room of Secrets. Yes, that's
definitely.
Nice. Oh, that is what that room is.
Definitely
that room. Ali Potter and the Prisoner of the Tonicaholics. Yeah, that is it.
Oh, please don't keep me prisoner.
Yeah,
I'll come and play.
That's
but
Ali in the Hobbycraft exhibition when you were up there. So yeah, half cut.
Yeah, who's going to the NEC next week? Let us know.
Yeah, but like, check all that out. If you want to see this tutorial again, you can watch back if you've just joined us. Yeah, awesome dies, really sort of versatile, all three. So check those out. You've got some awesome makes on there. Check the inspiration, which is on the official Tonic Facebook group as well. If you're watching on YouTube, go over and have a little look on there as well. Yeah, and that's pretty much it from us. We'll catch you tomorrow for the daily, and we'll build up to the show then. So from all of us, see you soon. Have a good evening, everyone.